YouTube, what's good? It's your boy, the American African. Today is day 7 of a 21-day water fast. We reached the 30% marker. After I complete today, that's 33%. 33 and 1/3. You know, it's been cool. It's been cool. Health wise, I feel okay. Today, I kind of feel a tad bit weak. I didn't get too much sleep. Haven't been getting the greatest sleep, but I've been pushing. Um, I don't know how I feel. Like, I feel healthy. I feel light. I'm starting to see the difference every day in the body. I can kind of see it in the clothes now. I'm already starting to have some regrets. Like, man, I just bought clothes for that size, and. But that's all good news because this time I've learned my lesson, right? I might gain weight back. So I won't sell the clothes or trash it or give it away. I'll just hold on to it for at least 5 years. At least 5 years. 5 good years. But yeah, I want to give a good football reference, like it's 4th and inches and we're at the goal line or something crazy, but I don't got nothing for y'all today. They still calling defense on your boy, and I'm still pushing through it all because at the end of the day, we got to have a good life. We got to do whatever it takes, Let me take some apple cider vinegar. I think yesterday I was calling it snake juice. Nah, it's just apple cider vinegar. I still haven't taken snake juice, but I do have the B complex out to remind myself I need to make a little bit of something and take some vitamin B because, let's see, today's day 7. And I fasted for 30 days last time. I fasted for 37 out of 39 days, So, just always want to make sure I'm doing at least the bare minimum to have some basic nutrition while I'm water fasting, I don't want to have any, what do I call it, health complications or anything like that. So, yeah. That's where we at. That's how I'm feeling. I feel like I haven't been drinking that much water, but the way I drink water now is very different than the way I used to drink water when I water fast. The way I drink water now is like I always have 2 water bottles filled, and I always have all my water in my fridge filled up, and I just kind of go with the flow. I'm never thinking about it. It's just a basic instinct at this point. Like, I'm always topping off, and I never allow it to get to a point where I'm dehydrated or I'm low. Like, I never allow it. And I'm so topped off, I can go out my house, spend an hour, and I'm not coming home running to water, Well, I remember when I used to water fast, it used to be like that, where if I'm water fasting, I gotta have at least 2 liters of water with me anytime I'm leaving out. Whether it's in my trunk or it's right there next to me in the passenger seat, I used to always have water available because I used to always be thirsty. And thirst is kind of a sign of dehydration, So I always trying. Again, this isn't something I thought about. This is happening subconsciously at this point, right? It's automatic. I'm always topped off. Even when I wake up from sleep, I'm not like rushing the water. I'm not waking up with dry mouth. I'm always topped off now. It's something weird about it because I noticed that when I water fast and I'm bigger like this, it's much different than when I'm leaner, like 240. All right, 240 is much different for me when I'm 340. 340 is easier somehow. It's easier somehow as far as health goes, like battling hypotension, blood sugar, dehydration, sleep deprivation. I could go on for days. I know all the symptoms. It's very different. So, I know I've been water fasting to lose most of my weight, using ketosis really. That's like the basic math is ketosis, right? Getting into a state where your body burns fat for fuel, because the goal of weight loss is to burn body fat. At least for me, I think 99% of people, right? I'm not trying to gain muscle. I'm not trying to cut and look a certain way. I'm trying to lose weight. That's why I'm water fasting. I'll cut and I'll look good and I'll build my muscle, but that's not part of my water fasting, you know? Water fasting is pure fat loss. I'm trying to lose body fat. There used to be a time when I used to get on the scale and the pounds really mattered to me. The point ones, the point twos, the twos, the ones, the threes, whatever. It mattered to me, right? How many pounds am I losing? And then I learned, when I don't lose pounds from one day to the next, it doesn't even make sense. Then I realized, even if I don't lose pounds, I always lose body fat. And my scale isn't accurate, right? It's just some Chinese scale, whatever. It's not like 100% accurate, but it gives me an idea, you feel me? And as long as I'm losing body fat, I'm okay. And one of the reasons I don't weigh myself, and again, there will be a time when I weigh myself. There might be a time when I weigh myself every day again. This is where I'm at today, all right? The reason I don't weigh myself is because it doesn't matter right now. I'm water fasting. No matter what that scale says today, I'm still going to continue my water fast. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got to have a goal, and it's good for your goal to be related to a number. But I remember this time when I was chasing the number 190 so hard, and I was like 220 to 230, and I looked good. But because I had this effing number in my head that I have to be 190, because if I'm 190, I'm no longer considered obese, but just overweight. I had this number in my head, right? And I was chasing it so hard. And the lowest I got was at 211, and it really bothered me. But I remember how I looked at 211. I didn't like the way I looked. Imagine how I would have looked at 190. Imagine going from 475 to 190 in the span of 2 years, You're going to look a certain way. It don't even matter if it bothers other people. It matters how I feel about it, I was going to a weight that I wanted to be, but I wasn't even happy with the way I looked. And of course, eventually I would have had built muscle on that frame and all that sort of stuff, but I'm at a point, right, where, and again, this is for today. I might change my mind tomorrow, you know me, but I'm not so convinced that all these numbers are or should be our targets, depending on where you're coming from. Like, I think if you get there at some point, it's okay, definitely, right? But I think if you get on the scale, you see like, oh, I'm morbidly obese. I need to be just normal. What's normal BMI? What's normal weight? Okay, that's my target. And you like go towards that goal and you're very good, you're very successful. You might push yourself too much and you might get into trouble. And when you get there, you might not even truly be happy. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I kind of learned last year as I began to gain weight was take it in stages. Like, even if I get to 280, 290, 300, whatever, sit there for a while. Not intentionally, but if the weight is stagnant, it's stagnant. Sit there for a while, living in it a while. Keep looking at yourself, keep evaluating, and when you're ready to push again. Maybe push just 20 pounds lower, 30 pounds lower. Keep doing it, But really look in the mirror, put on clothes, dress yourself, feel yourself, see how you feel, Because if I'm 230, 220, and I can run 12 miles a day, go to the gym twice a day, as far as I'm concerned, I'm healthy. Coming from where I came from. I'm not, even though I watch a lot of marathons and a lot of running and all that, that's not really what I'm trying to do in my life, I'm not trying to be a world-class athlete or anything. I want to be athletic. I truly love sports and exercise. Like, I've always loved it. That's how I was raised. When I was a kid, we was in Boys and Girls Club and all that until my parents got divorced. You know, we was in Boys and Girls Club, all the sports, baseball, t-ball, basketball. I never played football though, soccer. I didn't play football until high school. But yeah, I played it all. Moral of the story, you know, everyone's different. You gotta do what works for you and all. But like right now I'm pushing myself, but it doesn't feel like I'm pushing myself too hard. If I was pushing myself too hard, y'all should know me. I'll tell y'all, oh, this is too much, you know, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna just blah, blah. I would tell y'all. But right now I feel okay. I'm water fasting. I've water fasted at this weight before. Down 100 pounds, you know. From this weight that I am right now, down 100 more pounds. I've done it, you know. I know what it's like. I've done it twice before. 2020, 2021. I know what it's like. And I know how I feel when I'm pushing myself too hard. I know the signs and the triggers and all that. But yeah, y'all, it's your boy, the American African. It's day 7. 1 week down. 2 weeks to go. I'm feeling good. I'm happy. I'm pushing. A lot of work to do. But I'm down for the work. As long as God keep giving me his grace and mercy, we good. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe.